Salutations, respected viewers. I am George from Ireland, and in this video I'm going to ask, is Prince William having an affair? Because for about 6 weeks now there have been rumours swirling around that His Royal Highness Prince William of Wales is engaged in an extramarital liaison with the Marchioness of Cholmondeley. So what is a Marchioness? Right, it's a heritable aristocratic title, or in this case she's married into it, because this woman is married to the Marquis of Cholmondeley. Marquis is a noble title passed down from father to son. So we obviously know below the royal family that there's a duke, then a marquis, then an earl, then a baron. These are noble titles, they're lords. So Rose Hanbury married the Marquis of Cholmondeley, so now she gets the title Marchioness of Cholmondeley. So she's a very high aristocrat. And her husband has another hereditary position. He is the Great Chamberlain, and so there are various royal ceremonies that her husband officiates at, wears a special uniform, carries this long white stick, and is a royal flunky for these sort of occasions. So incidentally, Cholmondeley is spelt Cholmondeley, but pronounced Cholmondeley. So and this woman, Rose Hanbury is her name, Hanbury being her maiden name, not her married name. She is a bit younger than Kate Middleton. She bears a striking resemblance to Kate Middleton. She's perhaps even taller, slightly more slender, very good-looking woman. She was a model. She's had 3 children, but you'd never guess it because she's so lissom. And when she was 25, she was pregnant by her then boyfriend, the Marquis of Cholmondeley, and they announced their engagement and got married the next day. So that's that. And she's known to be friends with this royal couple. She meets them very regularly and all the rest of it. So you can see plenty of photos of her in the press. As I say, she's very nubile. The only thing is, well, I suppose I have to be catty here. Her teeth are a bit too big for her mouth. But there we are. You might say, oh, how about you, George? You're not exactly a supermodel. Oh, you wound me. So they certainly met. There are many photos of them meeting and things like that. Now, are they having an extramarital liaison? I very much doubt it. I don't know for certain. So they've certainly met. Now, it's not been officially denied, but the British royal family never denies these things. Prince Harry has publicly quoted his father, Prince Charles, saying, my father always says, just don't read the newspapers, just carry on regardless. They practice their customary behaviour and they just carry on with their public duties. Don't let it get to you because it would ruin your life. There's nothing you can do about it. Prince William himself has said sometimes he's read things in the newspapers where he's castigated, where he gets a very unfair press, and just has to try not to let it upset him because otherwise they simply couldn't cope. They just have to ignore it and carry out their duties to the best of their ability. So, the thing is, these things can never be kept secret. Like Prince Harry's relationship with Meghan Markle, that came out in public. Prince Charles's affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, when it was an adulterous affair, the press got wind of that. There are loads of things, or say Princess Sarah Ferguson, as in married to Prince Andrew, way back in the early 90s, her illicit amour with John Bryan, that balding Texan financier. The press got a hold of that. They're paparazzi with the telephoto lenses all over the place. There used to be phone hacking. I think they can't hack phones anymore. So if it really was happening, we'd find out. But that's just to say that there is this, just because there's a story doesn't prove it's true. Some people say there's no smoke without fire. Well, we don't know if there's really smoke anyway. There's a lot of nonsense printed in the media. So I wouldn't believe every story that you hear. So it will definitely come out in public. And just because they haven't denied it, don't take that as any kind of confirmation. Now, the royal family never ever sue, right? Otherwise, they'd be taking legal action all the time, and they'd have to go into court. They'd be in the witness box, they'd be cross-examined, and they don't want to waste their time with that. So any kook or any malevolent person can make up any bogus story to try and smear their reputation and print that. Okay, I'm not certain that he's not having an extramarital liaison. It wouldn't bother me one whit if they were. You might think, is he getting the 7-year itch? Well, he's actually married to Kate Middleton for 8 years now and had a relationship with her for almost 20 years, although there was a brief hiatus around about 2008. So that's that. Aesthetically, I suppose she's something like what he would go for. She's about the right age. That's that. Incidentally, remember that Kate Middleton, she is almost a year older than Prince William. So this lady, Rose Hanbury to give her name, the Marchioness of Cholmondeley to give her her aristocratic title. She's from the top drawer herself. Her grandfather's the Earl of Cavan. Her great-grandfather was a very distinguished general in the First World War. She's got distant Irish ancestry. Cavan is an Irish county. And one of their houses, the Cholmondeley's houses, is not that far from where the royal family spent a lot of their time. So I suspect this story is untrue, and I don't think it reflects a great deal of discredit on them if it is true. So that's that. I mean, I don't think the marriage is going to end anytime soon. I suppose Kate Middleton, she's got a very steady head on her shoulders, seems to be fairly unemotional, really likes the role, obviously likes the limelight without being overburdened with opinions, and not one to cause a fuss. Got her emotions under control, not going to go in for histrionics, they're not going to rock the boat with a divorce or anything like that. So I suspect it's yet another bit of tabloid bull, because it sells a lot of newspapers. Prince William and Kate Middleton have a blissfully happy marriage. Well, that's not much of a headline, is it? So as all publications know, they can publish this sort of stuff without fear of being sued. It's oh so much more tempting to try to make a splash and publish some scandal, even if the whole thing is complete hogwash.